All right, Kathy's in the house. First one here. Hey, D Rob, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Mic check out there in the world. Everything is coming through okay. Tommy Boy's in the house. What's up, Kai? I'm sorry, D Rob. Yeah, stop by anytime, man. You're always welcome. Music is good, not too loud, not loud enough. Sorry, I have a lot of questions. I'm doing didn't know if we are gonna pull this episode together actually. Glad that we could. But doing this on the road, if you would. I'm not actually on tour or anything. Not not yet. not Mr. Ballin status yet. Maybe one day we'll go on tour live. Um, no, we are we're sending my oldest son off to college. So I actually left work today and drove 2 hours to be with the fam, but under the stipulation that the show goes on. So I've got this different setup. And every time I've done this before. Every time my setup is different, I get nervous about it. You know, like I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Tommy, I don't have a straw. I'm strawless. How am I supposed to stir my drink for your enjoyment? Just muddle it around with a spoon, I guess. The best I can do. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I never thought I'd be sending my son off to college. You know, he's gonna be a Gator. Yeah, I'll be back in town next week, Kathy. I'm gonna hook up with you and get that. Oh, by the way, yeah, Tommy Boy, again, thank you. If you want to call this in person, thank you for the pepper jelly. I appreciate that. That was you're too kind. Thank you. I tasted it, but I haven't. You know, I gotta find the right dish to use it on one of these days. And then it was a couple days ago. Was it? Kathy informed me that she's gonna be in my area, so we're meeting up, and I'm gonna get some moonshine. So I'm excited about that too. If anybody's wondering about the art on the screen, we may have talked about it a couple weeks ago, I don't know, but I finally got my copy of this. I shouldn't say finally like it was some big ordeal, until it wasn't. I ordered 3 pieces. Sean Langley, illustrations, sent me, one of them was improper. So I reached out to him. I said, hey man, I didn't order this one. And he's like, sorry, you know, whatever. So he ships me the correct one and tells me to keep the other one, which is a nice gesture. So this is the proper one that I had ordered, one of them anyway. And I just got that in the mail a couple days ago. No, D-Rob, I didn't. And you know, chances are, no matter how many times you come in here and ask me, I know that you don't always ask me. It's Monty. Monty is the one that asks me all the time. I will probably still have to say no because it's just not on my priority list of things to watch. But hey, you know what? You never know. One day, some rainy Sunday afternoon, might be bored, kick it on. You acquired a still, like a moonshine still. Yeah, I grew up in the country, but we never did anything fun like that, man. We never made moonshine. We got 8 people. All right, we're gonna be off to a slow start today. That's fine, everybody. I'm J Mac, and welcome to Bigfoot Input Live. I think everybody's like, yeah, we know who you are. Shut up. Yeah. So this art is by a guy. His name is Sean Langley. He's from Ohio, and I mean, he just makes some killer art, man. Just killer stuff. And I bought a few of his pieces because I just felt like I had to have them. Been a fan of this for a long time, and this one in particular highlights a subject that I talk about often, and I get a lot of disagreement about it and stuff like that. But yeah, this to me depicts a Yeti. Let's just call it what it is: a Sasquatch, Bigfoot. Yetis are a little more temperamental due to lack of food source. So this poor unfortunate soul looks like he's been maybe knocked out or got his neck broken or whatever the case may be, and now the Yeti is dragging him off to its cave. And that's, to me, that's just a fact of life. I mean, it may not happen all often or all the time, but I think it has happened in history for sure. Probably a little more than we know. You soldier still. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I was gonna make a joke like, well, at least you still have your health, but come on. That's just low-hanging fruit. All right. I gotta warn everybody. I think we're gonna have to call this one the Kathy Westerman Show. Kathy and her group emerged from the woods this week with just so many things to look at, so many interesting things, so many interesting pictures. We'll go through them tonight, and of course they'll be a part of an upcoming video. But at this point, I don't know when that video is going to be because it ain't going to be this weekend. I will be busy lugging boxes and whatnot into a dorm room. Sorry about the slurping. I don't have a straw. I told you I'm in a strange place with strange things in a setup that's not my own, and I have no straw. Hey Myron, welcome, buddy. What's up from Texas? I don't know what is up. What's going on in Texas recently? I mean, aside from Shane and that whole debacle, that picture that caused all the controversy. It's funny, I don't want to go off on a tangent, Tommy, not this early in the night, but yeah, like I was in St. Augustine a while back, and I was in you could call it a rum bar. It's pretty much, I mean, they had other stuff, but they had more rum than any rum bar I've ever seen. And I asked them, I was like, so I said, rum is like what? It's like sugar cane alcohol. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell makes it so diverse, And they're like, well, you add different parts of anise and I don't know what all the hell they add to it to make it different. But apparently there's a whole thing of it out there. Like the people get into whiskey, they get into rum the same way. And the girl gave me some to try. I don't know what the hell it was. It was delicious though. The hell did you just say, Myra? Not a slurp? You mean not a Slurpee? It is hot as hell. It's funny. I walked out of a store today, and I was like, man, it's actually not sweltering. It was a nice little breeze. I heard there's supposed to be some cold front this weekend. Now, cold front in the midst of the weather we've been having is, below 90. That's a cold front, And I think, yeah, it was supposed to be like 87. I was like, man, I forgot what 87 felt like. It's been nothing but in the high 90s here for a month. Just miserable. Is that where you're at, Kathy? 6? Oh my goodness. You have the recipe for Pappy Van Winkle, bro. That's valuable shit. Kathy, if this room fills up, if we get, I don't know, it's kind of slow right now, but I'll break out the good pictures. I mean, you have a lot of good pictures, but I'll break out the ringers, and we'll see if we can't get you 6 more subs. Man, that would be so cool. Congratulations. We are 16 shy of 8,000, I think. So we're kind of rounding another milestone. If there's anyone in the room right now that has not subbed to Bigfoot World Cryptids, the Paranormal Central, please just click on that name right there, go to the page, and just hit sub real quick. It doesn't cost you a dime, and Kathy only needs 6 more to hit 1,000, and she certainly deserves far more than that. I think their YouTube group, their Facebook group is well over 13 now, Kathy, something like that. So YouTube, it would be cool if you matched those numbers. It's got to be 12 and high change, like 12.7, something like that. It's up there. I'm very jealous. No, I'm not. We've always supported each other. And it's funny how like my YouTube is bigger than yours, but your Facebook is like 6 times as big as mine. Maybe not 6, 3 times as big. So it's funny how like the different audiences go to different spots, Hey, Diesel in New Jersey. Everybody, this is New Jersey Sasquatch. We've showcased his pictures a few times now, maybe 3, maybe 4 times. You've got some good shots, man. Like, honestly, really good stuff. In fact, I think it was just it might have been the last live show. We were talking about that one Sasquatch that looks like it has a head wrap, or maybe it's long hair that's wrapped up around its head. But that's from New Jersey Sasquatch. We were having a whole discussion about that one particular picture. Yeah, well, welcome, Diesel. Thanks for joining us, man. Very cool. If you don't know Bigfoot World Cryptids, this is Kathy Westerman. Numerous shots of skunk apes, cryptids, paranormal type stuff from the Ocala National Forest. You got Tommy Boy Productions. Tommy's numerous encounters with Sasquatch in Pennsylvania. He's got some great pictures. Yeah, if anything you want to send and we can talk about it, send it to bigfootinput@gmail.com and I will have immediate access to that. Bigfootinput@gmail.com. There we go. All right, I've got the app up right now. Anybody that has anything they feel they want to share tonight, I have some pictures myself. I brought some stuff we can talk about tonight. But if you want to talk about anything, share anything, just send it to that email and I'll get it almost immediately. So. All right, hell, let's get into it. There's like 7 of us here right now, but whatever. Did anybody see this one? The one that, like, I don't know. Where's his head? What happened? You know, could be a weird angle, could be other stuff, but yeah, like, let's start at the top, right? Where the hell is his head? He must be looking down if that's the case. Stop shaking, you bastard. Okay, gotcha. Touch the right screen. Okay. So, I don't know, what do we see here? First of all, we see that like his entire left like bicep and forearm is completely hairless. Could be like mange or something. And something's going on with that left foot. I don't know. Could be a weird camera thing. He's standing in leaves. Bigfoot Wingy. Hello, welcome. Yeah, no. To me, dude, like a Sasquatch without a neck makes it all the more believable. Like we really had some good shots of Sasquatches with just no neck. And all right, calm down, everybody. And to me, that makes it a lot more believable. In fact, I have a really good example right here in front of me. I'll show this to you guys. This is a Sasquatch with 0 neck. See how the shoulder, this one's like the arm, the shoulder, goes just straight up into the head. There's just 0 neck there. And then, of course, that is his nose, to give you some context. And the eyes are right above it, cheekbone, etc. Welcome, Les. Sorry, I switched pictures on you guys. Hey, Xander, welcome. You think bear, Kathy? It could be a bear. We're gonna go back to that picture. I just want to show you this one real quick. This is Catherine Norris from New Zealand. So, if anyone wants to know if they have Bigfoot in New Zealand, they sure as hell do. I'm going to take this one away. We'll go back to the original picture. family has contacted me asking me what food I would like, what dinner I would like. Oh, you see a tail? Yeah, maybe. Right there, yeah. I kind of thought that was just, well, let's call it what it is. It's butt crack. But that could be a tail. The forearm confuses me, honestly. But I mean, like I said, that could be mange of some kind, you know? I don't know. Edward, welcome. Myron says, this is me on a Monday. I know, man. It's tough getting up and going to work, bro. Like, it's tough. Yeah, it kind of does look like man, bear, pig. It's part man, part bear, part pig. Who is that? Al Gore? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one to you, Edward. I'm not looking at his booty. I'm pretty sure that was Al Gore that was discuss. He was talking about man, bear, pig, right? Tommy, back me up on this. It's so old. Yeah, okay. Fine, it's old. It's old. I'll take that. Don't make me dig back too far. I'll take it back to MacGyver. Jason, I don't know. I don't know. This is one of those like pictures that kind of popped up on the internet, you know. You know what? Okay, you know why I'm gonna go against the grain and say it's not a bear, right? Here's the only reason why. Yeah, bears stand up on their hind legs, etc. Da, da, da. Look at the arms. The arms are damn near to the knees. If he stood up straight, they're to the knees. Don't bears have them kind of short, like paws sort of things, and they always have their arms like out in front of them when they're walking? Yeah, of course. Like that's one of the things that I fight against the most is AI. And do I have a way of saying this is not AI? No, not really. But I think what the reason I would say it's not maybe is that it's so random. You know, it's like the hairless arm thing. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, the hairless arm thing, right? Why does that arm not have hair on it? And I agree with you about the foot, but what I'm thinking is it's standing in leaves, so you're only seeing the top of the foot. So, that doesn't make it real, but I just think that there's certain aspects of it that make it a possibility, right? Welcome, Davo. Davo? Saw that in the shop the offer day. Saw that in the shop the other day? Okay. Hella creepy, Edgar, I agree. Sanders, the portion. Yeah, proportions. Yeah, maybe. They just don't scream bear to me either, though. I don't know. Kathy sent me a video of. I must have missed that. Oh, the bear video. Okay. Myron, maybe he's carrying something. D-Rob, does he know what time the year is supposed to be? No, I have zero info on this photo. Justin says it's the bear with mane. Maybe. Look at that. Look at that forearm, Justin. Look at that big bicep. I mean, see how the hand goes all the way down to the knee there? Does that still look like a bear? Sorry about the dings. I'm gonna turn some volumes down here. I told you guys I'm away from home, so. All right. Guys, again, if you have not subbed to Bigfoot World, I'm going to show you one of their infrared photos. There you go. This is a skunk ape in infrared. Taken by Bigfoot World Cryptids, the paranormal researchers of Central Florida. I'm going to shorten your name, Kathy. No shade, I'm just saying. I always get tongue twisted on your name. Tail says bear, yeah, maybe. He's all ass, man. I get it. It's a human with a line of something. Oh, yeah, it could be a suit. I guess I hadn't really got that far. Shadows, yeah. So I'm just gonna take a minute away from this very debatable photo. Like I said, to show you guys this one. I love this picture. I always think one of the things that we have to look at when we're separating pareidolia from, let's just say reality, is nostrils, right? And we can totally see not only the mouth, but the nostrils, 1 and 2, and then the eyes of this guy. And of course, you can see the ear over here too. 3 more subs. All right, come on, y'all. 3 more subs to get Bigfoot World to 1,000 subs. Kathy works so hard. 3 subs, man. Come on, guys. Thank you so much for helping out. Diesel. Thank you, man. I appreciate the dono. Yeah, please send some pics, man. We'll always put them in our videos, man. Thank you so much. The picture of the computers from the southeast. If we are talking, Justin, if we're talking about this photo, sorry, I got off track there. We're gonna say that we have absolutely no background on this picture, which is one of the reasons I hate pictures like this. They always just pop up on the internet, and nobody owns them. Nobody says yes, it's mine. So no, we have no clue. I mean, and even looking at the trees, I mean, I see some like what I would consider to be southern pines in the background there, but that's not definitive, you know. So like, it could be Pennsylvania, it could be Georgia. Um, don't know. Got a layer of the cable guy, sure enough. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see that like cut of material right there. It looks like, man. Now that you say that, damn it, it almost looks like is is the suit being held on with like straps around the thigh, the upper thigh? Are these straps? And then this is that cut of the shirt. D-Rob, yeah. Dixie cryptids, they were cool in my book until they started making fun of small channels that actually show the blurry pictures of Bigfoot and stuff like that. So yeah, they used to be cool with me, but now, fuck them. Excuse me. It's true though. You're on it, Tommy. Go for it, buddy. Welcome, Commander. Yeah, buddy. If you scroll long enough on YouTube, you'll see just about anything, man. Yeah, I think Bigfoot, they're thick, thick creatures. Yeah, I think it's pretty well zoomed. There you go. It's like a full-on uh, lack of zoom. I don't know what you call that. Let's see. I'm sorry. Diesel. Let me go check my email here. Oh, I got something from you, Diesel. Hold on. Okay, this in particular is the picture that I was talking about. We were talking about it about, I think it was 2 weeks ago. We were talking about it. Let me show the group here. View, damn, I hate iPhones. I really do. Oh, here you go. This is a phenomenal shot. Everybody, this is from Diesel, right there, also known as New Jersey Sasquatch. Absolutely fantastic shot. I mean, people bitch that there's no clear shots of a Bigfoot. Get the hell out of here. What do you think this is? And like I said, we were talking about this a couple weeks ago. He's either wearing some sort of headdress, which I don't think is weird because we've seen this before, or his hair has been braided and he's got it wrapped around the top of his head. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, so right there is the eye socket, nose, mouth, and you've got the chin, and then you have a very distinct hairline right here at the top. You can see the line that goes across. It's not uncommon. Well, it's rare. Let me say that. It is rare, but it happens that Sasquatch may have some sort of headdress. We've seen ponytails. We've seen, some sort of hair decoration, like an old ribbon or something. This guy just seems to have either it's like a, what do you call it? Wicker, like when they braid wicker, like make it almost like a basket, like when they braided something, or it's just natural hair that he has long hair and it's braided. So either one, something like that is going on here. Yeah, well, it certainly doesn't have the face of an orangutan either. So. That is another one. Oh, I see what you're seeing, Kathy. Yeah. And that's obviously maybe because that guy up front obviously has the, you know, I don't want to say clear necessarily, but it has the focus of the camera. So whatever's going on behind it is completely blurred out. But I see what you're saying. Chelsea, that doesn't make it less evidence just because the camera didn't pick it up well enough. So it's still evidence. Yeah, Xander, we've seen those too. We saw like remember that one that had the red stuff in its hair, like the Siberian Bigfoot? That was most likely like a gum wrapper or candy wrapper or something, and he used it as an adornment. It probably makes him stick out to the females of his tribe. Good for him. We're gonna get back to. I think we should probably pass up on this one. I think we've. Watching, please. Yeah, you guys, if you have not subscribed to Bigfoot World, please. 3 subscribers left to get to 1,000 subs. It's gonna happen tonight, Kathy. Tonight's the night. I'm checking my emails as well as doing it. To be fair, Diesel, thank you for so many pictures, and I will go through each one of them. However, I won't have the opportunity to get through all of them tonight. But keep an eye on our videos. Like I said, you've been showcased in, I would say, at least 3 of our videos recently. And more in the future, obviously. So we appreciate that relationship. Kathy's saying she sent me a video. Hang on, I gotta go find this video. Jason, I would like to know too, but unfortunately, as far as I can tell, that information is not really available right now. So you can tell it's not bipedal. You think it doesn't have Justin, you think it doesn't have the leg structure to be bipedal? That's a pretty good point. Thank you, Diesel. I'm trying, Kathy. Got a lot of balls in the air right now. First and foremost, it'd be great if my phone worked, but right now, it's not the case. Did you email it to me, Kathy, or did you send it? Oh, it's on Messenger. That's why. Okay. There it is. Here's my moonshine that's yet to be picked up. It's gonna happen though. Let's see. He's on those Vicodins, yeah, maybe. How was it, Les? I don't watch those television shows. I feel like they are. Oh, Kathy, I can't pull this up right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will check it out later, but because of my temporary setup, I have the music going through that phone, so I can't turn on a video at the same time, if you get that. But yeah, Les, I don't watch those shows. I feel like they're so contrived, you know. I never really see anything worth watching. So. All right, I think we spent just about enough time on that guy. Let's look at this guy. So now your size is gonna slow down, blah blah blah. Okay. Let's look at this. So I think first of all, cool that it has genitalia. Every picture, like y'all, you never see genitalia in any of these pictures, and I'm not searching for it, but it does add a bit of realism to the photo, right? But that doesn't mean that this isn't a gorilla. It could be like one of those, what they call those lowland gorillas. But the background throws me off, and it doesn't look photoshopped. There's no lines around it. I can usually tell that sort of thing. But I think what's weird is I don't know where gorillas live, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't think that there's any United States gorillas, right? And the trees, it doesn't look like they're in like a tropical environment. It looks like more of like a sort of mid-U.S. forest. Is that a zoo? I don't know if it's a zoo. I can't imagine that it's a zoo. It looks very big. Oh yeah, when I get out of here, Diesel, I'll go sub 2. If I haven't already, I can't remember. Yeah, Les, they gotta have junk, right? Like they're not real if they don't have junk. Tommy sees a bear. All right, maybe. I mean, it looks more primate to me, but I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. Big bear? Okay. I guess so. You put that thing on all fours. I mean, either way, I don't want to see it coming at me. So I won't disagree with the bear. I would say it looks more like a gorilla, which obviously primate, but given the background, given the trees and stuff that it's in, that doesn't look like gorilla territory to me. That looks more like bear territory. Big black bear. Maybe. Jeremiah, that's what we're all here to find out. What the hell is that? I mean, when you look at it like that, I mean, it kind of looks like a bear paw, right? So we get a better angle on it. There you go. It does look like a big bear paw. Not to be childish, but what's going on over here? Take a closer look at that and make sure it's not a Bigfoot's dick, like we don't know, like we know what that looks like. So. Yeah, I think it does. I'll get on. I'll get on train with everybody and say it's probably a bear of some kind. Even if it's not a black bear, it could be some other species. Where else? Oh, here you go. So somebody went as far as getting the, side by side, right? Let's look at both. So it's cool, but the reason it's not definitive because there's different species of, well, frankly, of both creatures. But I mean, bears, we know of many species. Yeah, they are high shoulders. I mean, when you look at this in comparison, might not be as bearish as we originally thought. I'll let you guys marinate on this for a second. Give me a second, I'm looking something up here. Bigfoot World. Bigfoot World is at 998. 2 more subscribers. 2 more. Come on, guys. They've earned this. They deserve it. And I want to see it happen tonight. Our friends from the Ocala National Forest that bring us so much cool content, so many cool and creepy ass pictures, stuff that we ask for. If you're not subbed, you just want to be, just to be able to see this stuff that we're talking about. 2 more subs. Human ass cheeks. It could be human. Alright. Excited for you, Kathy. We're going to do it tonight, boy. Never seen a bear with those colors. Yeah, I get that too. Like I said, I'm really on the fence about this one. When you look at these pictures side by side, now again, there just could be a difference in, anatomy, So it could be 2 different bears, or it could be a large primate and a bear. Don C, what's up, buddy? yeah, he's got a pair on him. That's a suit, though, Don. Don't worry about they put the balls on there after they make it. They just screwed them on. I'm sure he appreciates that, Jason. We all love Bigfoot, and I just my hope is that our admiration for Bigfoot doesn't end up getting him put in a zoo or something, Diesel says they're real balls. they hang out of like a hole in the suit, for airflow. It gets hot in that suit. Just saying, 999. Bigfoot World has 999 subs. Who's gonna push it over? Mr. Midwest. Wiley, my guy, welcome to the show. You've come in at the exact perfect time, which is whenever you showed up. So you came just in time to see the balls on this creature and help us decide whether it's a Bigfoot or a bear. No, I would never wish that either. You know, I would rather it remain a mystery for the rest of my life than to see it in a zoo. Unfortunately, I think they've ended up in labs before, even if they were already dead when they ended up there. But our government has already dissected them. If it's real human balls, I mean, the guy's got to get like a man trimmer or something, like one of those manscapers. All right, guys, I want to be the absolute first person to be able to say this. Listen to me closely. Bigfoot World, Kathy Westerman, Aim to Frame, just reached 1,000 subs. Congratulations, Kathy. Congratulations to you guys, all of your group. You've earned it, and it only goes up from here. I'm very proud of you guys. I told you it was going to happen tonight. I told you tonight was the night. It's funny. We'll go 5-6 days without getting one sub. Even when you just have that milestone, you want to get that. Come on, I need 2 subs, and it'll go down. Like my sub count will go down. People will listen to the shit that I have to say, and they're like, "This guy, I don't want to," and it'll go down, and then it'll come back up. So it's very cool. Congratulations to you guys for hitting that 1,000. Yeah, cheers to Bigfoot World. Yeah, or if you want to smoke, hey, that's your chance too. Now, when we come back in 2 weeks, Kathy, it'll be 1.1, right? So we'll have 1,100. This is the first milestone. Now we keep going up. Hey, Myron, there's nothing wrong with ice cream, bro. I'm down. Don says he's going to subscribe on his work phone. Do it, bro. Nice, Diesel. I don't know where we are. Like I said, I think I can't change it. Got this phone playing music. Anyway, I think we had 16 subs. We needed 16 subs tonight to reach 8,000. That was our milestone tonight. It was 8,000. So usually these live shows bring anywhere from 50 to 80 new subs. So I don't really know why that is, but I don't question it. I'm just like, yep, let's do it, and we'll take all the support we can get. Jeremiah, anything you want to share with the group, Bigfoot Input at gmail.com. We will share live right now. Just let me know if you send anything. You know, Diesel, what's funny is we started this channel because we love Bigfoot. You know, we wanted to talk about all the pictures out there in the world, and it just kind of kept growing and growing. And then once we started developing a relationship with the researchers, the actual boots on the ground people, and showcasing all the work that they're doing and giving them the credit for the work that they're doing, we just continue to grow. And that's all we do really is we just support you guys, the actual boots on the ground people. And Kathy remembers, I mean, it was probably, I don't know, 2 years ago. We just one night I was hanging out drinking like I do, and it was like, let's go live. And it was literally me filming my Christmas tree for 2 hours, just talking bullshit. And it caught on, you know. People loved it, so I was like, oh, we'll just keep doing it, you know. Andromeda, welcome. I'm not gonna keep saying your long ass name though, but welcome. Jason, welcome. I'm glad you found us, man. Like, shit, we do this every 2 weeks, every other Friday night, basically. And we usually start off about 7, 8. You know, I announce it on Facebook. I announce it here on the channel. We'll kick off, you know, and just we'll spend a few hours shooting the shit. Sometimes we talk about Bigfoot. Sometimes we talk about beer or alcohol or sports, whatever's going on, you know. But it is a Bigfoot page, so we try to. Don C. Thank you, Don C. SR, as senior. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Diesel. I do. I talk a lot of shit, man. Hey, if people listen, I'll keep talking, you know. So, but I gotta have something to talk about, you know. That's the thing. So that's where you guys come in. And like I said, the boots on the ground researchers, they don't get enough credit for what they do. You know, they really just don't. I mean, look at, like I said, Kathy Westerman here. It's like she's been doing this for years and has some really mind blowing shit. And you got, you know, we're struggling to get to 1,000 subs. So this is the, you know, we do that. Like, we're trying to push people up to the top where they deserve to be. You know, there's a lot of people that are at the top that don't deserve to be there. And I'm not going to start naming off names, but you know who the hell I'm talking about. They don't deserve to be there, but they make millions of dollars while everyone else starves. And it's like the people that are starving are doing the real research. So that's the whole idea, is let's push these people further than they ever thought they could go. That includes us. We never thought we'd be sitting at 8,000 subs. But shit, here we are, you know, so we're enjoying it. Kathy misses the tree. Kathy, come around Christmas time, maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll do a Christmas special with J Mac, where you guys can look at my Bigfoot Christmas tree with all the Bigfoot ornaments all over it, you know. You're a beer drinker. I'm a beer drinker too, man. I'm also a whiskey drinker. And sometimes a gin drinker. Just depends on what night you catch me. That's right, Bigfoot and booze. Les, it's funny you say that. We have a segment, or we had a segment, called Bigfoot and Booze, where we would drink a Bigfoot or a cryptid related alcohol, usually beer, and we would tell a story about Bigfoot. So if you go back to the beginning of our channel, we tell a story about a Indiana foot chase where a Bigfoot chased down this guy. We told a couple other stories, and then they really didn't catch on that much, so we didn't continue it. Although I haven't really discontinued it either. It's just one of those things that's on the back burner. But it was called Bigfoot and Booze. It holds a special place in my heart. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know if is it white and smoky or is it like a branch or something. I can't tell if it's like a branch coming up from the ground there. I'm not sure. Wine, milk. Mr. Midwest fucks with all of it. Yeah, diesel man. We like honestly, we just set the tripod up or whatever to like just to focus on the tree. And my tree has a big ass Bigfoot, like where the star goes for like normal people, you normies, where the star goes. I have this massive Bigfoot, and yeah, and on the tree itself, there's ornaments that are Bigfoot related. I have the Mothman from West Virginia. I have a lot of cool Matrix, um, ornaments because that's one of my favorite things is the Matrix. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff on that tree. I'm drinking Beam right now, Jason. Actually, I got a deal on a 12 pack of Heineken Silver, which is basically the light version of Heineken. Dude sold it to me for 50% off. Whatever reason, I guess he's getting rid of it. And I got myself a little bottle of Beam with some Coke. I'm telling you guys, I'm freaking the fuck out. Sorry. I am though. Like I told you, I'm outside of my home. I'm in a different place, and I keep looking through the little crack in my Venetian blinds here, and I keep seeing tow trucks going up and down the road, and they just towed somebody out of here. I have the pass to be here, but I'm still panicking. Anyway. Bigfoot ball sack. Yeah, I can't forget it. You know what I have for my tree though? It's not a ball sack, but it's remember the squirrel from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? I have that squirrel, and it sits in my Christmas tree. All right, guys, let's get off this picture. We have spent so much time on this picture, and let's go and look at this AI picture. Sorry, I mean this picture. Let's take a gander at this, and we'll look at that. We'll move on real quick. Um, I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna take a pause for the cause because I'm fresh out of drinks here. So give me just like 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a subject. Sasquatch is neither a sass nor a squatch. Be right back. Don't the trees look weird to anybody? See how fucking perfect those trees are? It's almost like he's in what, New Mexico or something. I'm not saying that they don't have Sasquatch out west, but it just looks weird. And the fur, like he looks so perfectly smooth, right? Ah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. Yes, he has taken lucidum. That's great. Except that could totally be added. So I'll give you guys, here's the shot, the big wide open shot. That's everything. Yeah, I agree with you, Les. It does seem like it is, oh, I don't know, created by artificial intelligence, something to that effect. Look at those little, what's up with the little round rocks? Why are some of them black? Like, why are there's like white rocks and like little black rocks, and they're all perfectly round? One day, Tommy. Have you guys seen that, like, Mr. Ballin is doing live shows now? Like, he's actually traveling. He's going to be in Atlanta, and I really want to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, though, but he comes and he does the same thing he does on his channel, but he does it live. And I think that's so cool. But he's got, like, 9 million subs. So, one day. Yeah, exactly, Diesel. Like, who took that shot? Is that a tripod set up in the middle of the desert? Some guy walking around just took a perfect shot of a Bigfoot. I'm sorry, dude. It's fake. It's AI. And you know what? Honestly, I can. I'm not bragging, but I mean, I've looked at thousands of these pictures, and I can kind of just pick them out now. It's AI, and it's a good AI. I mean, look, this dude's got. Okay, let's get real close. Too close. Do you see how it has like one nostril that is shaped one way, and then another nostril that's shaped in a different way? Mr. Midwest says the finger is a giveaway. What, with its like stub thumb? He's got his little stubby thumb there. Yeah, as it gets better, we're all gonna be in trouble, and that's a fact. I'll give you that one. Let's see what else we got here. I think we saw this picture earlier, but it was inverted. I remember it being like facing a different direction. Yes, there are some shadows because of my personal setup here. However, some of those shadows are just in the picture. Slurp action for you guys, sorry. I told you I don't have a straw. Yeah, like who caught this shot? Is this dude still with us? Is he still living? I don't think so. Like, is this Sasquatch like, gee, I really wish someone would take my picture? I'm gonna warn you guys, it's gonna be an early live tonight. As soon as my family shows back up here with my food, I'm probably gonna shut it down. I'm not gonna be up till 10 o'clock with all the shenanigans that you guys pull. Is that what it is? She's pregnant? Who knocked her up? Let's see. I don't have this marked, but I believe. Oh, don't do that. I believe this is our own Kathy Westerman right here. No body shaming. That's right. She's a woman. Hear her roar. Jim Beam Peach. I haven't had that one. Oh, fuck Peter Kane. Come on, bro. Like, I can't even stomach that. I can't stomach that guy. I really can't. I know he's supposed to just be satire and he's funny, but he's not funny. He's an asshole. I really hate that guy. You can tell Peter Kane, I said it like he gives a shit. That guy's making money online. Whatever. Good for him, I guess, but he's just a dick. You know what I don't hate? What I hate about him is how many people actually take him seriously. That's what pisses me off. I'm like, you people can't see that this guy is just a freaking clown. He's the guy, he knocked her up. Well, for what I hear, yeah, he has an ongoing sexual relationship with Sasquatch. Yeah, where Sasquatch was quote unquote jerking the ween. He's a dick. You know, Mr. Midwest, I think I knew it, but I just because I know like anything that Crown does, everyone else does. So when Crown does peach, Crown does vanilla, Crown now they have blackberry. You know, everyone's gonna follow suit and do it. So I knew they had it. I just never thought. Tommy, are you drinking it straight, like on ice? Is that what's up? Because I like to mix my drinks because I'm a session drinker, but I couldn't imagine that mixing well with anything. Like maybe Sprite, if you want to get that whiskey and Sprite experience, but with like peach, whatever, panache added to it. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. You know, it's funny, Diesel. I've been thinking about that lately. I've been thinking about whiskey and vanilla Coke. Like, that sounds good. Oh, with iced tea. I didn't even think about that. That might work. Still on that beer and Mountain Dew kick, huh? The instead of the Arnold Palmer, it's the Kathy Westerman. It's Bud Light and Mountain Dew. believe that this one is also Kathy. Got 2 eyeballs there and a mouth right there. He's looking to the right. Oh, that's from the green swamp. Okay, right. I'm not convinced that I'll hate it. I'm just like, a beer with a mixer? Is that something I want to get into? And the mixer is Mountain Dew, which I normally don't drink at all, like ever. It's different. I'm sure he did. Miguel finds everything. You know, other creatures consciously control their camouflage. Like, especially chameleons. I know I use that a lot, but chameleons, owls, big cats, they all control their camouflage. One way or the other, they control it. So I would say, yeah, it's probably a conscious decision. I dig a shandy, on a hot day, on a boat or something. Just kick back like a grapefruit shandy. There's nothing wrong with that. So I get that. And I've never really had necessarily a Bailey's with Guinness, but I have had an Irish car bomb, which is essentially the same thing. It's a shot of Bailey's in a half glass of Guinness with, I think it's 151 is the topper, and they light it on fire and whatever. So those are delicious. Oh yeah, the octopus. Yeah, the octopi. Sorry. Yeah, those things are nuts, man. I'm convinced those things are some sort of alien creature. There's no way. I mean, they get find their way out of jars and shit like that. Like they're wild. Todd Standing, unfortunately, is a huge hoaxer. And that doesn't mean that he's never seen a Bigfoot. It just means that everything that he's ever caught on film was fake. So, there's that. Mr. Midwest, I mean, what about a Corona-rita? So you can get a margarita, you tip a Corona into it. I mean, that's good. I take that, So Les, if there's an episode of oh god, My Bigfoot Sighting by Vic Cundiff. That guy he was walking deep into Blue Mountain in Australia, and he was saying how he came across 2 thylacine, but he also came across a Bigfoot or a Yowie that had, he said, the ends of its hair all over its whole body were sort of iridescent, like they were translucent, and they kind of absorbed all of the color around it. And I think that's a perfect way of describing what a Bigfoot can do, as far as camouflage. Yeah, Jason, I mean, his pics look good, but, one of my issues with Todd was, and we have a video on this channel if you feel like going in, if you go to our channel and search, just filter it by most popular video, the standing video comes to the top. And one of my issues with him was, I was like, he lives in Alberta, Canada, in this little area in Alberta, right? and he filmed like four different types, like four different body types of Sasquatch. Now, I'm not saying that's impossible because there are different body types, but when you go to, so you come to America, right? We have, Chinese people, we've got people that originated from Africa, Indian people, whatever, and they're all here. That's because we designed international travel. So what Todd wants us to believe is that these different types of Sasquatch have somehow made it to the same area of Canada, which is, Alberta. Why? Why did they go there? Like, why did they migrate there if they did? Why? Because it doesn't make sense. People have different body types because of adaptation. They're adapting to their environment. So you're telling me that these four different types of Sasquatch spent millions of years adapting to their environment just to leave? To go to Alberta so Todd could film them? Fuck Todd. He's a liar. Sorry. It's true though. The man is a liar. And I think what makes me so passionate about it is I'm not a hater or anything like that, but I was very much on his side. And then when I started studying his video, and then that video with Philip came out where they found the gloves in Todd's truck, the gloves that were used to get the apples off of the log in discovering Bigfoot. So at some point I just realized how much of a bullshitter and a charlatan the guy is, and it made me mad that I was ever on his side, ever. Mr. Midwest, I think you're thinking of someone else, but Todd did have the video of the Sasquatch running up the hill, which was probably the most impressive thing that he ever put out. But again, after studying that, I'm not going to say it's debunked. I hate that word. Nothing's ever debunked, but it does have a lot of red flags to it, so. Yeah, I agree with you. I think he did have good intentions by trying to have the species protected. But you still have to prove that the species exists. And if they don't want to be on camera, so you just fake it instead. And again, I'm not like a thinker thunker ball swinger, like a lot of these guys are. I have there's some things I think he does is great, and other things I think he does is bullshit. But he did do a very good breakdown of Todd Standing's Jake, and it is quite obviously Todd Standing in makeup. And as far as I'm concerned, Thinker Thunker proved that. So that's the end of it for me. If you were in makeup for one of your pictures, then you're in makeup for all of your pictures, and it's over. It's funny. I'm gonna respond to Jason real quick. It's funny you say that because we were just talking about the white Bigfoot the other day, the albino one from Pennsylvania, the video, and its legitimacy. And for years, I've said that it's fake because there's no tapetum lucidum, there's no eye shine. So when Thinker Thunker had his breakdown of the video, and he also a guy that's very intelligent, Nick from Strange Spotting, did his breakdown of the video. There was an eyelid in the video, which unless you slow it down to like something super, super slow-mo, you would never see that. But he slowed it down so far that you could actually see a blink of an eye. And that is, as far as I'm concerned, is impossible to recreate with a suit or animatronics, like that. So it's real. So then that posed the question, does he not have eye shine, A, because he's albino, or B, does eye shine diminish with age? And those are the two questions that I currently live with, based on the fact that I wholeheartedly believe that that is a real video. Diesel, maybe you're right. I mean, I don't really know what Todd's standing, what Todd's standing is in the world. Sorry, dad joke that caught me. I don't know what his standing is in the world. I don't know what the hell makes him tick. But as of right now, I don't really love the guy. Yeah, Wiley, Mr. Midwest. Thinker Thunker has an ego problem. And that's probably because he's been in the game for the longest and he's made the most videos and he's done every Bigfoot thing. And he created, ways of detecting Bigfoot and stuff like that. But, he still doesn't have to be such an asshole to young up and coming channels that are following in his footsteps. Dude, like, we're not threatening you. We are learning from you. So stop being a dick about it, To the right middle. Kathy, you're talking about right here. I see what you're saying. Do you think so, Wiley? I don't know, man. I mean, it's the light that the camera emits. There's no eye shine in IR, okay? But if the camera emits light, and in that video, you can see this guy has a flashlight, like he's emitting light all around him, and the eye shine is not being picked up by the camera that he's using. And I'm like, what kind of old podunk camera is this that it's not? I mean, you've seen those pictures your parents took of your cat in the 80s or 90s, and the cat has like bright red eyes. It's because of taped and lucidum. It's because of the eye shine. So these old school cameras picked it up. I mean, maybe you're right that there are some cameras that don't, but it sounds a little far-fetched to me, honestly. Oh, on the other side, Kathy, you're talking about over here. I see something going on down there too. This guy has the focus of the camera. Everything else is coming up really blurry in the background. Yeah, everyone has pareidolia, man. I mean, that's obviously what I love about a lot of these pictures. If I'm looking at, if I'm considering whether they're pareidolia or not, like, do they have facial details? Do they have nostrils? That's a big thing to me. Is the not if you can see two nostrils, fuck your pareidolia. It doesn't exist here. So you just gotta look beyond the details. Like, and some things are blurry, and some things are, whatever. But you can't dismiss a picture because it's blurry. At that point, we have to decide: is this pareidolia? Is it a tree stump, or is it a Bigfoot? Let's see, Wiley, Mr. Midwest. That's kind of my point, though, right? Is like, do they have, like you say, cataracts? So does eye shine diminish with age for some reason? Maybe. We had a member on the channel here, Jax. She went and took a picture of her like 14-year-old cat, and it still had eye shine. So maybe you get some sort of degenerative eye disease, you get cataracts, and then you no longer have eye shine. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. All right, D-Rob, thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate it. We're here every 2 weeks. Feel free to drop by anytime. Go take care of your dad, man. So Diesel, I thought that too. I was like, what if it's because it's albino? You know, maybe that affects it. Now, I did go and do some research that other albino creatures have been discovered, and the question was, you know, do they have eye shine? Do they not? And they still did, even though they were albino. So I'm not really sure, you know, if that's a definitive answer or not. But thank you. Thank you, D-Rob. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's true, Wiley. It's like, you know, we're going to see pareidolia in a lot of pictures. That's because our brains are wired that way from our Neanderthal stage. But that doesn't mean that the picture isn't real. Like, you know, it's easy to dismiss pictures because of pareidolia. Jeremiah Sutton sent me a picture. All right, let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, right. I've seen this before, you know, and the barrel, Jeremiah, the barrel it's bait for black bears. So I don't know, you know, if that answers anything for us or not, but it is a fact. Right. Yeah, I see the comparison there. Looks like I have an email I wasn't expecting. Joyce Gray. This is Bama Bigfoot. You'll see a lot of her stuff on Sasquatch Omega's channel. Sent me a picture of an alpha male. Oh, I see. Okay. Here you go. I'll show this one real quick. The focus should be like right here. If I can get my hand on it. It actually looks a little like Jake since we were talking about it, but yeah, I'm a Bigfoot. Thank you. Yeah, no, Jeremiah, I get what you're saying, and I've seen that picture before. In fact, I think we've covered that picture before, but I don't know, you know, it's like I've seen numerous pictures similar to that with that barrel. And the barrel is black bear bait. And I guess they chain the barrel down, they'll bring them in, and this is how they hunt black bear, I guess. So thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Yeah, every other Friday night we do this. And I'll announce it on the channel. I also announce it on our Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, hop onto this Facebook, Bigfoot World. We announce it before we do it. got ahead of ourselves. Got a little. Oh, okay. Kathy, is this yours too? I think it is. I told you guys. I warned you guys ahead of time. This week is very Bigfoot World heavy. They have a lot of great stuff coming out right now. So, um, get this guy peeking out from behind this tree here. Look at that brow ridge. The big brow ridge right there. The nose, the mouth. Yeah, totally. And you can see his head's up here. Brow ridge, nose, mouth. The whole thing's going on there. Yeah, it could have a mustache. I see what you're saying. Now that also could be like the muzzle is a different color than the actual face itself, like the skin on the cheekbones. It's like a dog to me. All right. All opinions are welcome. I'll be honest with you guys, the way YouTube does not have a setup for you to share pictures during your live show. The idea is that you show your big stupid face every time you go live, which makes no sense to me. So I've actually developed this setup to where we can actually look at pictures. And it's not a perfect setup because you're still dealing with one electronic device filming another electronic device. But it does give us something to look at, so. Yeah, Jason, I've heard that too with many creatures. In fact, there's a YouTube video that's very cool of crows and meerkats. And the meerkats, like they'll come out in the morning and they'll start hunting for grubs. And the crows will let them know if there's like a predator nearby, like a snake or something. They'll call, and the meerkats will haul ass. They'll get back in their burrows, right? But then at some point, when the crow sees a grub that it wants, it'll call, and all the meerkats will just drop what they're doing and they'll leave, right? So then the crow drops down and it gets that grub, that big juicy grub, right? So the meerkats have this relationship with the crows where they have to trust them, even though the crows are bullshitting them half the time. I tried Streamlabs Wiley, but it just doesn't work out in my format. You know, the way I want to do things, it doesn't work out. Miguel asked, what am I looking at? We're looking at this face right here. Deep brows, nose, mouth, this whole little black thing right here. For example, this one is not coming off near as clear as I'm seeing it. But it is still a face. And I thought it was interesting enough. It's as good as it gets right now, Wiley. I mean, it could be better. You know, obviously I wish that YouTube would just kind of get off their ass and be like, hey, all you have to do is just do either a video of pictures. I could do that, or just upload 30 pictures and be like, let's go through them, and we'll talk about them. And so it's I can do that as a video, but I can't do it live, and that's what kind of pisses me off. I was saying, I was saying about the coyotes and the dogs. I was saying that I believe that the Bigfoots do use coyotes as hunting partners, just or wolves. Just that noise that they make, and they can be able to hone in on where a kill is. And you've heard of like even birds like crows and stuff. Like they'll call if there's like a victim, like prey, and that allows like the coyotes to come in, or maybe even the Bigfoot to come in and kill that prey. And then when they're done eating, the crows get their bit. They go and eat the eyes and whatever meat's left. Oh well, thank you, Wiley. That's very kind of you to say. It's not going to stop today, though. What is this? Okay, my friends. What do you think? Well, I think. I don't want to jump to conclusions here, but here you go. Here's the picture. I'll let you guys decide what you think. That is absolutely man, bear, pig. Really? I'll have to check it out, Kathy. Email that to me, or if you have a link of it on YouTube, let me know. I'll check it out. I mean, my only thing with this picture is really the nose. What's going on there? It looks like it has someone like one of those Phantom of the Opera masks put on sideways. Floor to here. Yeah, I think this is bullshit. So I'm not gonna waste my time or your time on it. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, I'll show you guys. This is a close-up of the Sunny Vader suit. Excuse me. Yeah, this is totally fake. I get into this argument all the time, and it sucks because I'm like, I'm telling you, this is where you can go to find the videos of 20, 30 videos of the same creature on a tripod with the same narrative of human remains found by it's the same shit, and people still will argue with me. But like they're little points of, well, it's so big it can't be fake. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of hearing it. But anyway, yeah, this is Sunny Vader's suit. I don't know if he does this. I'm not gonna call him a hoaxer, but I think he does it for entertainment purposes. But if he is trying to hoax somebody, he's doing a pretty good job. A lot of people believe his bullshit. Yeah, he is annoying. It's very annoying. Not him. His damn followers is what's annoying. I don't know what to say here. This is so weird. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. The back end of a dog. It has this eye shine right here, which is weird. Yeah, buddy, you missed the whole conversation. We shit talk Sonny Vader real good. I don't know whether to shit talk the guy because I don't know if he's trying to hoax or if he's just making videos for entertainment purposes. You know, I think there's a difference. But he definitely doesn't like back off and tell him, "Oh no, it's just," he doesn't tell anybody that. I think he just lets the controversy live. Is it a goat? Do goats have tape and lucid? I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here, like hair, like it looks like it has braids. It looks like it has a beard right there, like mutton chops. It's weird. Oh, okay. Maybe it is a monkey. Here's the zoomed out version. I don't know if that helps or not. He's poised like a monkey would be. And I think they would have tape and lucidum, at least some species of. Yeah, like a Reese's monkey. Reese's. What else do we have here? This was posted with no context on the Sasquatch Highway, and I thought it was very interesting. Especially the hand foot there and the head foot or the head there, and then I don't know what the hell else is going on over here. Yeah, whatever he was doing, Wiley, it's blown up into a moneymaker for him. Which, hey, look, I'm not a hater. I don't begrudge anyone to make money, but he's definitely riding that line real hard of hoax versus entertainment. You know, but I think with the amount of videos that he puts out, and like they all have the same narrative. If you just watch, if you watch the little cuts on Facebook and stuff, then yeah, you probably believe this shit's real. But if you watch his channel, it all has the exact same thing. It's the same narrative. It's the same tripod focused. You know, it's exactly the same. AI told you that goats have taped and loose to them. If AI told you to go jump off a bridge, would you? Yes, I would. No, I agree with you. It's it's absolutely illegal what he's doing. It's also illegal for you to call him an asshole for what he's doing. I get it. Hey, Scott, welcome. We're talking about Sonny Vader. We were talking about you before you got here, but then we stopped, because it'd be rude. Is that a creek or a crick? Scott, it's no fun talking about you if you're here. It's only fun talking about you behind your back, so. The cricks are down south. How far down south are those cricks? Let's see. Oh, yeah. You know what? This one came up this week, which I found really interesting. This guy was, if you watch the video here, this guy was filming these upturned trees. And he was saying how strange it was that they were upturned and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And he accidentally caught something in the video. So I'll show you a close version. Hey son, would you hand me one of those beers while you're in there? That'd be awesome.
Can I have my cell phone too?
You could ask your mom.
Let's go see. You want a protein shake for sure?
No, I don't want any protein shakes, thank you.
These ones are actually so good.
Yeah. Okay, so no, it's not a beaver. Let's look. Get a super close up on this face. This guy totally filmed this accidentally. He was filming an upturned tree, and he was able to follow the tree with a camera and this and that. Actually, one of his viewers, or a viewer, picked this out and said, "Look at this." And what amazes me now again is the nostrils. The nostrils. Is that what it is, Kathy? I don't know. I don't know. His name is Jimmy Cook, I believe. And I believe he is in Florida, but I'm not entirely sure where. Yeah, you just heard a beer can open. Of course you did. You're on my show.
Next time.
Oh, gotcha. Well, there's a lot of work to be done tomorrow.
It's a little bit.
Hey, Billy Rob shows up. What's going on, you ignoramus? That's really cool. Bringing the creators together, the boots on the ground guys get to come and talk their craft to each other. I like that. one more drink here and we're gonna call it an evening. We are in this area because we have a job to do tomorrow. We're not on vacation, so. Don, you would have to ask someone that knows anything about electronics, because I don't. Hey, shocker, look who's here. My next picture, New Jersey Sasquatch. Zoom in right here for you guys. You can see what's going on right here. To me is the poignant point of interest is right here. Yeah, Scott, I've followed Diesel for a while now, and I've used his photos numerous times as showcased in our videos. So definitely a creator that I'm glad we have contact with. Sorry about that, guys. Keep hitting that guy there. They're not all attractive. But again, I see the nostrils, and that's what really gives me the license to say that this is real, not pareidolia. You see the lips, yeah, you see the forehead, we see some hair and maybe an eye, but we definitely see the nostrils. And to me, that's a little bit outside of pareidolia. Right. Wiley, you missed the Bigfoot ass that we were looking at the beginning of this, so it might change your mind. I did get the audio, Scott, and I did listen to some of it. I think there was like 2 or 3, so I listened to at least half of it. So I haven't had the opportunity to really dig into that yet. That sass did have a donk. I agree.
Good night, Justin.
Good night, sir.
Do you want a hug or you two set up?
Bring it in. I'll see you tomorrow, bud.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Diesel, do you think there's something going on above this line? I mean, I see, obviously, we all see this, right? Is there something up here as well? I mean, every species has homosexuals, right? Like lions, you see them all the time. Like they'll team up with some brother or something, and then like all of a sudden they're homosexual. So I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility to figure that there are homosexual Sasquatch. The real Sasquatch at that point. What the hell is going on here? I mean, it almost looks like more like a Mothman than anything else. But I agree with you. Like something's going on right here. It's a very horizontal type of line there. Don says he's lighting the loafers. So Don, the question is, can you run faster scared than he can run horny? That's the question. My money's on Sasquatch. Jason, thanks for joining us. Have a good night, man. Like I said, every 2 weeks, we'll be here. You gotta run, son. You gotta run. Let's see. These are Catherine Norris from New Zealand. Her quote-unquote forest creatures. Don't worry, Scott. I'll sort it out. I wouldn't mind encountering a Sasquatch at some point. I would really hope he's not a horny one. That would add a whole new element to the situation. Yeah, Captain Morris puts out good stuff. Let's see. So this one came out last week, and I thought it was really interesting. They said that they found, I'm probably gonna get banned for this shit. They found They found this on a golf course. And a lot of people threw out coyotes, wolves, this and that, bear, whatever. Notice that there is no blood nor flesh um, around this carcass. Like those ribs have been like picked clean. Now, why it would be thrown onto the golf course, I don't know, but it just seems so methodical. Yeah, it's totally fresh. I mean, it almost seems weird to me that it didn't keep eating. Like, is it a gift? Is it some sort of warning? I don't know why. And I think anything that we come up with is purely speculation. But yeah, I gave half the deer. Maybe is that a par something? Is that a par 50? I don't know if that's a stretch. I mean, that does make sense logically. It's like this thing had to make its way there somehow, but I don't know that it's in Florida actually. And they said that the golf course itself was surrounded by a wooded area. And then they tried to reach out to the people that actually had the picture because I think this was on like a hunting group or something. Um, no one really has a great theory, but I will rule out theories like wolves, coyotes, bears. Like, don't be stupid. I mean, it's like, you know, there would be a huge blood loss around this creature, this carcass. All the teeth gone? Really? Wow. I get maybe Don. The lack of blood is what really throws me off. It's a very fresh carcass, but there's no blood, no meat anywhere. I don't like this picture, and it's hard to like pinpoint why. I just don't like it. Like, what's going on in the back there? I guess that could be a juvenile. And that's true, Wiley. I mean, I only am going off the information that was given. So. So I don't know. I got this picture earlier. I guess I can see why this person thought it was a Bigfoot. I wouldn't be showing it if there was nothing to show, but I mean, like, we have some eyes there, here, there. etc. I have never been on, well, I shouldn't say I've never been, but I think I've only been on a golf course like one time. I never found anything strange there. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate, like the regulars. Obviously, they show up every time. Thank you so much, Kathy, Tommy, Wiley. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate and the new people that show up. You know, Diesel and Don C. Um, and Les, new guy that shows up. Thank you, so much for the support. We will do this every 2 weeks. I think there's an old saying that God willing, the creek don't rise, and we will. Tommy, thank you so much. I appreciate all your support. Don, yes, thank you, sir. You guys make it a great show, and we managed to get Bigfoot World up to 1,000 subs tonight. Not solely our responsibility. I get it. We didn't do it on our own, but we really appreciate the fact that they got up there tonight on our show. That's really cool, and we love you guys, and thank you so much. And and join us next. It'll be 2 weeks from now. Join us then. We'll be back, and we'll hopefully be on our home base, so things might go a little smoother. Tommy, you are so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending the pepper jelly and spending all the money for shipping. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the dono on the show. We appreciate that too. So we'll keep doing what we do, and hopefully we'll have a new video coming out this week sometime. And then again, we'll be back live, not this coming Friday, but the following Friday. So please join us then. And this is J Mac, and I'm out.